Thank you. So you touched upon domestic companies. Can you elaborate a bit about the percentage of contracts that are going to domestic companies and give us some examples of domestic companies you're dealing with?
Certainly, I will start, and thank you for the question, Mr. Chair. I think there's two ways to look at the domestic contracting. Number one is by number of contracts. Number two is by dollar value. By dollar value, domestically manufactured products is above 40%. And part of that story is some of the more high dollar value items are made in Canada. We've mentioned ventilators already. Gowns are also one that has had a big domestic success story, and they're a big part of that as well. If you're actually looking at number of contracts, I think you're about 22% of domestic contracts in terms of number of contracts as a percentage, but 44% by value. The companies, we go across the board, and I will turn to my friend, Ms. Reza, for some examples in a moment, but General Motors, I mentioned in my remarks on surgical masks. You've got Fluid Energy for hand sanitizer. You've got Bauer for face shields. You've got Canada Goose for gowns. And Ariane, I'm drawing a blank on the company from New Brunswick who makes the reagents for us. So can you pipe in, please?
Yes, that would be Luminatra.
Thank you. So it's across the categories. The one that has not yet and will come online shortly is the domestic manufacturing for N95 masks. That will be starting up in late August, early September, and that will be a critical component as well.
Thank you. So that kind of segues into the next question, which I want to ask, which is around employees. And we're starting to open up our economy again. Our economies within different provinces. Employees are starting to return back to their workspaces. Can you speak about what's being done to make buildings safer, make workspaces safer?
Certainly, and I will turn in a moment to Monsieur Stéphane Derry, who's the Assistant Deputy Minister of Real Property. What you have to remember is PSPC and the federal government has a national presence, and the circumstances in every jurisdiction are different, both in terms of active caseload, but also how the local health authority is handling them. So we have to find a model that respects both, our role as a national employer, but also respects the local circumstances. So Stéphane, do you want to add some commentary on the efforts we're making to get ready and support this?
Thank you, and Mr. Chair, pleasure to talk about what we're doing. Our organization has been proactive in preparing the workplace for employee to come back to work. It's 4 areas. Really, we've been working with Health Canada, PIAC, in fact, to ensure that we're following the guideline and the health guideline. The most important thing for us is health and safety of employees. So we have increased from cleaning and disinfection. We have increased our cleaning of high touch point area and a highly used area, doorknob, everything. We have increased that to twice a day upon recommendation from Health Canada. We're also tracking and reporting specialized cleaning. So if anybody is suspected to have COVID-19, they can call a number, and we put in place a cleaning protocol. So we have our team go in and clean to ensure that there's no risk of contamination. And there's no
Major Derry, I'm sorry to interrupt, but we're completely out of time. I would ask, sir, since you see, it seems that you have much more to offer, if you can provide the rest of your testimony in writing as quickly as possible to our clerk, and I will ensure through our clerk that we have that testimony included and distributed to all of our committee members. But now we're going on to Madame Vignola. 6 minutes, s'il vous plaît.
6 minutes, please. Hello, thank you for being there today.
Well, I think that's wonderful advice from my right honourable friend, which I will take to heart, and I look forward to joining her for a game of poo sticks in the 100-acre wood. And wouldn't it be a wonderful thing, Mr. Speaker, if the party opposite abandoned the spirit of Eeyore that currently seems to envelop them?